Across America, brewers are sharing one recipe to help those fire victims in California. The main brewing spot for Sierra Nevada products sits in Butte County. It was spared much of the damage from the fires, but brewery employees wanted to help their neighbors, so they created Resilience. It's an IPA beer brewed specifically to honor fire victims in that county. Brewers then took that rare step of sharing that recipe to people across the country. They asked brewers to make a batch and then donate money to help those fire victims. More than 1,000 joined the effort, including Fanatic Brewing Company in Knoxville. Its brewmaster has a special tie to Butte County.
It's a good cause, and it really got hit hard. But I'm originally from California. I was there first 35 years of my life, and I spent a lot of my formative years traipsing around the Sierras. So it has a place in my heart. Yeah, I was delighted to be able to contribute in some ways.